This is a quick discussion for students who are actually enrolled in the CS 1300 course for credit. I want you to know that the syllabus is available on Desire to Learn, and we're going to go through the rules of the syllabus right now. So this course was designed based on the CS Principles class, and there are a couple of URLs there that you can go to and you can learn more about it. It's designed for non-majors, and it's designed to fit the new upcoming AP exam that will be happening in computer science. It should be appearing somewhere between 2016 and 2017. The learning objectives for this semester follow the syllabus from the CS Principles course. So we have a couple of big ideas that we're going to follow. We're going to focus on creativity. So you'll be working on using computing tools and techniques to create artifacts. You'll be using computing tools and techniques for creative expression, and programming is a creative tool. So that means you're going to learn how to program, and you're going to learn how to program in a way that you can do something creative with it. You're also going to be learning about abstraction, and we'll talk a lot about what abstraction is in the course. I'm just talking about the learning objectives now so you know what the course as a whole is doing overall. So you're going to be describing the combination of abstractions used to represent data, learn what binary means and how binary can be used to represent data, and then develop abstractions of your own. You're going to be able to look at data. Data is a big word. There are a lot of people who talk about big data now. We're going to be focusing on one particular type of data for the examples in here, but you're going to be able to use the computer to process data and information to gain insight and knowledge. We'll be looking at algorithms. An algorithm is a way of expressing a program, and by the end of the semester you'll be developing algorithms designed to be implemented and run on a computer, and you'll be able to express those algorithms in a language, specifically Snap. And then you'll be programming. You'll be using abstraction in your program to manage your complexity. You'll be developing correct programs, and you'll be collaborating to solve problems using programming. One of the other big learning objectives is that we're going to be working on impact, and that is that we're going to be talking about how computing connects with innovations in a lot of other fields, and talk about the benefits and the harms of computing. Computing isn't all good, and we're going to connect computing within an economic, social, and cultural context. Most of the class, except for just a few things like the grades, will be on Janux. You have the book, it's on Janux, it's the Blown to Bits book, and you can download it online as well just by Googling it. Policies. The homeworks, the projects, and the quizzes, anything that I assign in Janux are going to be due at 11:59 p.m. on the day listed. There is no late day because you have a fair amount of time. These things are all available at the beginning of the semester. They're just going to be due on the day they're listed. Okay, so your grade is going to come half from the exercises, labs, and projects that are available on Janux, and then about half from the quizzes. The quizzes, there'll be approximately one quiz per reading or longer video. Your official grades are going to be on Desire to Learn, just like this video. And what I want you to remember is that you should trust the percentage of the grade, but don't always trust the number of points. Every once in a while, Desire to Learn does something strange, and 9 out of 10 doesn't always mean it's a 10-point assignment, but if you get a 90%, it means you got a 90%. If you have any questions about your grade, make sure you bring them to the person who graded it. That may include the TA, it may include me. Any disagreement about grades needs to be brought to our attention within 1 week of when you get your grade. I said this in the other version of the video, but I'm going to tell you this just to remind you. In order to get the most out of class, you need to really actively participate. Watch every video, keep up with the learnings, and do your labs, exercises, homeworks, and quizzes. Now, when I teach in the classroom, I have a long list of appropriate classroom behaviors, and I want to point out that this applies even to the online classroom. You have one rule: respect. You're here to learn, your peers are here to learn, and I'm here to help you learn. That means you respect everybody. So what is an inappropriate online classroom conduct? You could be exhibiting erratic or irrational behavior. You could have behavior that distracts from the subject matter or the discussion. You could make physical or verbal threats to a faculty member, teaching assistant, or class member. You could not comply with the faculty direction. Or you could post inappropriate comments or pictures anywhere in the course content. Any one of those would count as inappropriate. I do not want you doing it. In the case of disruptive behavior, I will ask that you leave the online classroom, and I may charge you with a violation of the Student Code of Responsibilities and Conduct. If you have repeated disruptive issues, I will seek to withdraw you from the class. Let me make one other big note. I will catch you if you cheat. We are going to have a special video on academic integrity, and you need to watch it and you need to agree to it.